I once believed that there is nothing far graver than seizing one's own happiness, that life as you endure every breathing second of it. It is a matter of endangerment, to keep you learning and to keep you amused. But it's not merely just entertainment. Most of the time, it's about discovering your ground, finding love, and fighting for it. Summer has been quite unprofitable in Hacienda Isabela. The growth of the beans, yams, and corn decelerated, cutting the number of production in half. The rice husking machine that my father installed years ago was the only source of revenue remaining. Our family became so desperate to revive what we have lost in the hacienda, and the only option left was if one of us married the town's mayor's son, Don Miguel Alfonso.
Sol?
Yes, senor.
Sol, please get her breakfast.
Yes, senor.
By the way, Don Miguel already chose among the three of you who will he marry.
And it's you, Cecilia, my dear.
Congratulations, Cecilia!
Honey, what can you say?
Congrats, Cecilia.
Never in my wildest dreams have I considered marrying in such a young age. Despite the fact that we are at odds with each other, my sisters and I shared one thing in common, our fondness for afternoon strolls. Maria, being the vain and the outspoken one, has never failed to beckon any young man whom she wishes to be under her spell. Lilia, our elder sister, has always taken every order our mother has drawn upon us. And I, well being the rebellious one, never followed any of what our mother has to say, except for one thing, and that is marrying Don Miguel. Ultimately, I felt this deep love for the hacienda as I grew up. This includes everyone living under its production. The farmers are very nice to our family, and indeed, through the years it has been a very harmonious affiliation. One reason why I consolidated my mind in following my mother's order to marry. But then again, something comes to your life which bounds to change everything.
You're in my arms, and all the world is gone. The music playing on for only two. So close.
Are you alright?
I can still remember the moment when I first caught a glimpse of his face. It's as if I had known him before, and his aching eyes challenging me to get closer.
You will be the one to take care of our garden? Yes, sir. Cecilia, I want you to meet Inigo, our new gardener.
So close to reaching that famous happy end. Almost believing this was not pretend. Let's go on dreaming, though we know it.
Perhaps I am only imagining.
Senorita Cecilia, Don Miguel is a good man. You two are meant for each other.
Hey, Sol. Can you come with me for a minute?
Senorita Cecilia, can I go? Senorita, can I go?
Kailan mo pa mapapansin ang aking lihim kahit
This unfathomable feeling struck me, a mixture of desperate torment and a dreadful need. It was intolerable. I yearned for an escape.
Cecilia, Cecilia! Don Miguel is here. Come here. You're so beautiful. Sol?
there is one thing I hate the most about my mother, it is how she poorly treats everyone serving our family. It is sad to realize how lowly the rich people see the poor, considering the incomparable effort that our workers have put in every single plow. They are not being compensated honorably or even treated well. And I always live with the idea that their misfortunes do not necessarily define who they are, especially what they are able to do, but rather it is an important element which defines their strength as they continue facing everyday mishaps.
I'm sorry, Cecilia. I'm so clumsy.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'm really sorry about my mom and not Miguel. It won't happen again.
It's okay.
I've always admired them for that. The first time I met Miguel, I knew already that he only wanted to marry me for some reasons he had concerning his father. He was a philanderer and I can never seem to trust the way he looked into my eyes. His face was deceitful, appearing to wear a mask just so he won't scare away his prey. How can I marry such an adulterated man? I have bigger dreams than this. I cannot accept.
Look over there.
Beautiful girl, wherever you are, I knew and
The most astonishing things happen when you feel your heart opening to things you do not realize that even exist. As the days I spent with Inigo come to pass, I felt something within me so extraordinary, as if it was there all along, waiting for one significant element to flourish it and make it blossom.
Sissy, I heard you spend a lot of time with her. I don't want it to happen again.
After the encounter I had with my mother, Inigo had avoided me for reasons I do not understand. I gave him a letter once and asked her sister Ida to hand it over to him, but he never wrote back. The days I have not seen him was the most painful days of my existence. I wanted to be with him every second of every day, but perhaps the feeling was never, from the start, mutual. And now I am left with no other choice but to finally set him free.
Yes, Senorita Cecilia.
Please,
Yes, Senorita. Senorita Cecilia, can you please for me? What are you planning?
I have to do something.
You know it can never be.
Cecilia, let's get away from all of this.
but it's really sudden.
Just come on.
Cecilia, what do you think you're doing? And who's this man? Wait, you're familiar. Our gardener?
He has a name, Mama. He's Inigo. I love him. I'm going to marry him.
Hell, Cecilia! Are you out of your mind? You're going to marry this man? We gave you everything. You think he can provide you that? Our family, your sisters, our business, Cecilia, please.
It has always been about money, Mama. If you really love me, you should trust me in every decision that I will make.
Father!
Doña Esperanza, stop!
No! No! You stay away from this. No! But you don't know what I'm capable of doing. You love Inigo, huh? We'll see. Alfonso?
Yes.
I have a favor, honey.
Okay. Hey, my friend. Come here. Tie him up.
No! Stop!
Lilia, Maria, look after your sister.
I hope this will be a lesson for you. And you too, Cecilia.
Let's go inside, Cecilia. No!
I agreed to my mother's wishes of marrying Miguel for the assurance of Inigo's safety. They say when you love someone, you ought to decide what is best for them. You don't mull over your own happiness, even if it means sacrificing your own self.
Cecilia, my daughter, it's the right thing to do, so just smile. Don Miguel is worth it than Inigo, okay?
Cecilia, just go through this. This is for our family.
Thank you, Celeste.
Alam kong hindi mo pansin.
Inigo, please take care of my daughter.
Naghihintay na mahalin. Umasa ka.
I love you too, Inigo.
Cecilia!
Inigo! Something happened to Inigo! Inigo, what happened to him?
Cecilia, I know now that the love I have for you will never be enough to cross the mountain between us. I hear you calling for me, yet it only pains me to know that the chains that bind us will forever incapacitate me, barred from forever answering your call. You're a flower, Cecilia, ever beautiful and alive, and I'm a mere garden insect needing you to stay alive. And still you love me. For that, I'll forever be blessed. But now you shall be with someone as worthy as you, and I shall forever awake into the agony of a life without you there. So now, I shall go to a place where titles can never define us, to a haven where I can really love you. Only that my single regret shall be to never see you there, the object of my passionate affection. But know this, no matter where am I will always love you, Cecilia.
We'll be together, Inigo. Peace eventuates when your heart finally finds the one thing you have been looking for, when you indulge yourself with all the love that you want. And as for me, I already found my peace.
Ang pangarap ko'y nagmula sa'yo. Sa iyong ganda ang puso'y di makalimot. Tuwing kapiling ka, tanging nadarama ang pagsilip ng bituin sa iyong mga mata. Ang saya